My experience today is one of those moments that you can't even plan for. I was not expecting to do a couch conversation about this today, but it's one of those experiences. If you live it, you gotta tell it. But I got my hair done today, as you can see, and let me tell you. The experience was very different from getting your hair done in the United States. You would not believe what happened, and you especially will not believe the price. I need to tell you about this, friend. So, for couch conversation day number 23, let's talk about getting your hair done abroad. Child, where do I even begin? But first, if you're new to my channel, hey, I'm Malika, a stock market investor and your new financial bestie. I built my portfolio to fund my freedom. Then I retired at 47 and moved abroad. If you subscribe to my channel and stick around long enough, I think I just might be able to convince you to start building wealth too. Welcome, new friend. But girl, let me tell you what happened today. First of all, let me back up and explain to you how I got myself in this situation. So, as you all know, I left Malaysia and I came to my third favorite country in the world to celebrate my birthday, the Christmas holiday, New Year's Eve, so on and so forth. Well, I had the bright idea to get my hair done for my birthday. So I did what all people do when they looking for a service provider. I went to IG and I went to TikTok. Started searching hair braiders, hair salons with the name of the country that I'm in. I'm gonna tell you the name of the country. If I don't slip and tell you this video, I'm definitely going to tell you tomorrow on my actual birthday. But I might end up telling you in this video anyway. Anyway, I'm searching IG, stumble upon what looks like the perfect thing that I'm looking for because the pictures are nice. I think I kind of explained a little bit of the background in probably day 17, day 18, but I will tag it up here somewhere where I talked about my birthday plans. But I chose the one in the middle because she was closest to me, because she had pictures that showed quality work, and she also had a better price than the first one that had the perfect professional looking pictures. And then her price was a little higher than the third one, but her pictures were also better. So I spend based on value, not necessarily the lowest price. So I went with number two. Girl, I go to the salon today. First of all, the name of the salon is New African Salon. If you hear that name, tell me in the comments what comes to mind. New African Salon. What do you expect when you hear that name, when you see that name? I arrived, I saw the sign. It had the same name. And all the pictures had Black women getting different hairstyles, just like her IG. It was even some men in the pictures getting their, beard shaped up and everything. I'm like, all right, I'm about to get my hair done. Y'all, I walk in and I ain't never African in sight. Not near one. Not a brown person in sight. I'm looking around for the Africans. I'm looking around even for us. I'm like, am I in the wrong place? So I had to ask, Hello, my name is Malika. I made an appointment on Instagram for boho braids. Am I in the right place? And she said, yes, it was me you were talking to. Girl, she was not African. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all where I'm at. Girl, she was a Thai woman. I'm like, where the Africans at? The salon was full of Thai ladies. I was like, am I about to let Thai women do my hair? So I sat down in her chair. I was all nervous. I'm looking around. She had a whole wall of different hair, different colors, human hair, synthetic hair, all different lengths. I'm like, okay. And then she comes beside me with her little rack. You know how the braiders have their little rack where they separate the hair and put it on the thing so it's easier to grab and braid with. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, she looked like she know what she doing. She brought over her little stand, had the little clips in it, had the mousse in it. I'm like, okay. She asked me had I washed my hair already. I did because I like to use my own products. I washed and conditioned my own hair before I get braids done. So she goes to plug up the blow dryer, and I'm like, Lord have mercy. Let me see if she know how to deal with natural hair. Girl, why this lady take a water bottle and start spraying my hair to wet it? I'm like, she know what she doing. She started spraying my hair to wet it and then took a wide tooth comb and started detangling it. Thankfully, I had already detangled, so it wasn't much for her to do. And started detangling it before she started blow drying. I'm like, let me find out these Thai ladies know what they doing. So I'm sitting in her chair. She blow dries me out. She takes the rat tooth comb with the skinny metal part on the end and start parting my hair. Girl, I was like, is this really happening? And then she took the little gel, you know, the stuff that the ladies, the girls put on the back of their hand or they put on the back of the wrist thing. She had the little gel up there to lay my edges down and to make my parts fit, parts, you know, straight. I was like, hold up. Okay, this is really happening. Girl, why she started braiding my hair, I'm still a little skeptical. She started braiding my hair, and I'm watching her in my phone camera, and she could see that I'm watching her. And every time that she looked down and see that I'm recording her, she smiled at the camera or she waved like she ain't new to this. She been through this before. This video right here will probably be edited because I will insert some clips and some pictures at the end. This was just an unexpected experience. I still ain't seen an African yet, by the way. So, as she's doing my hair, you know, she's doing all the braids. And I'm like, wow, this is looking pretty decent. But the actual experience the whole time being in the salon, it was different. It was different. So the owner of the salon, Nual, that is her name. I found out that was her. She's the one that braided my hair. At least she would start the braids to get them in. And then there were 3 to 4 different people working on my head at different times. I felt like the salon experience itself was probably similar to what it would be back at home. It was crowded. There was a mix of people. There were women. There were a few lady boys up in there. There were Thai women getting their hair done. There were other black women getting their hair done. After I was there, maybe about an hour, more black women were coming. I was like, oh, okay. There was kids running around. The one of the girls that was braiding my hair, her son was in there and kept climbing on my lap while she was braiding my hair, and he ended up tripping over my phone cord, and she smacked him on the back of the hand, and he stood up and she plucked him in the forehead. I was like, oh Lord, let me find out Thai women be disciplining their children like black women. She plucked him in the forehead. He started crying, and she got to running off saying something to him in Thai, and he ran in the back room. I'm like, wow, this is really like a black salon experience. Oh my goodness. There was like so much going on. And then having multiple people working on my head at once. There was the salon gossip, the person working on my head gossiping with the person working on the head next to me. I just couldn't understand what they were saying, but I could tell they was gossiping because they would say something and laugh, and like it just felt like a regular salon experience. And I'm like, let me find out hair salons are universal around the world. Let me find out. But overall, the experience in the salon, I actually felt very comfortable. I felt very welcome. Once I could see that they halfway knew what they were doing, I started, relaxing a little bit. I was like, okay, girl. In terms of the quality of work, I would say it was okay. She did okay. Um, the what I don't like is my fault because of the type of hair that I chose. When she saw that my hair had gray in it, she actually recommended a gray blend, which was okay. But for the boho part, the hair that's out, she recommended a different type of hair, human hair. And because that had more gray in it, I didn't really want that because I didn't want gray like all over my head. In hindsight, I felt like I should have did what she suggested. She's the stylist. She knows what she's talking about. But she ended up using a synthetic hair and just waving it for me. But the problem with synthetic hair is it tangles, so you can't really run your fingers through it. And then over time, it's going to start looking tangly. So it's not going to hold its shape as well as natural hair, human hair would have. So that's my fault. Choosing a different type of hair only because I didn't want so much gray throughout. So she didn't have this color in the boho wave in a human hair. So I just went with the alternative that she suggested, and I kind of wish I would have went with her suggestion. She was right all along. But anyway, the braid itself, the bow braids itself, they're okay. Hair aside, I wish my parts were a little bit straighter. I mean, she did a good job, and she went through several passes trying to get it right. So I don't know if it was a texture thing or what. I haven't had my hair braided in years. And then also it's still relatively short. So I don't know if it was a length thing or a texture thing or what, but she did okay. Um, One thing I do like is the braids are not tight, so my scalp does not feel like it's pulled like within an inch of its life, like it would have been if it was actually Africans doing my head. Oh my goodness, the last time I had an African braid my hair, my edges were so tight, my eyes looked like this. And I had a headache for like 2 days. So that was a plus. I did not leave with a headache. And another big plus is with all those people she had on my head, it's like she would start the braid and she would braid it like halfway down. So the quality of work that you see from the root is her work. But then the other ladies would come in and finish the braid down. And then they did the clipping of the like trimming along the shaft of the hair, and then they curled the boho part, and then did the dipping and all that kind of stuff. But all of that work, They were done in like 3 hours. This braiding the hair all the way to the end, because I like my braids all the way to the end. So the braid part is basically braided all the way to the end, and then the boho part had to be curled because it's a synthetic hair. 3 hours. Medium length, probably like not quite waist length. I mean, medium size, not quite waist length, but a little longer than mid back, but it doesn't quite go all the way down to my waist. 3 hours, y'all. This would have taken 6, maybe 8 hours at home. And the crazy part, y'all, the price. At home, medium size knotless boho braids will easily cost $350. I have seen, depending on the hair you type of hair you use, I have seen some people pay up to $600 for knotless boho braids. But with synthetic hair, which this is, I still have seen this like $300. Y'all would not believe how much I paid for this hair. I'm gonna pause right here. Leave a comment. Guess how much I paid for this hair. I'm gonna pause real quick so you can go ahead and type. You ain't gonna miss nothing. Go ahead and type your guess. How much you think I paid for this hair? Girl, I paid 4,000 baht. That is equivalent to $125, including the hair. She probably used, I want to say 6 packs of hair, maybe 8, including the hair, $125. Girl, I said, let me find out. This is the real geo arbitrage. Let me find out this the real cheat code to living life affordably. Girl. So I would say, despite the slightly shaky part at the beginning, because I'm looking for Africans, I'm still a little salty about that. Ain't not net African working up in there. But despite that, I'm very satisfied. I am very satisfied with my braids. And the only thing I don't like is my fault because I the one chose the hair and I didn't listen to what she suggested. But I will definitely go back. Baby, getting my hair braided by Thai women was not on my bingo card for this year. It made me think about it made me think about what Forrest Gump say. Life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're gonna get. When I woke up this morning, this is not what I expected at all. You just never know what you gonna get, girl. But I just had to share this with you. I was blown away. But I mean, I guess that's the beauty of freedom too. I mean, when you have financial freedom, location freedom, you have options. You have options to choose, like traveling to your favorite country for your birthday. It's having surprise experiences and being able to go with the flow. Because I promise you, if this would have happened in the United States and I walked in and saw everybody but Africans, I probably would have walked back out. But because I'm in Thailand, I was like, let me see what they working with. So having the freedom to experience unexpected things and still go with the flow, like getting your hair braided by Thai women, saving over $200 and 3 hours of your time. How about that? And like I mentioned, this is like a perfect example of the popular concept in the fire community called geo arbitrage. And that's basically earning money in a country that has a strong currency and then living in another country that has a weaker currency because that makes your money stretch and go way further. And all those little wins, whether it's paying cheaper rent, whether it's getting better health care, more affordable health care, getting your hair braided by Thai ladies and only paying $125. Like all those little wins add up and just creates more joy in your life. I love it. But friend, I just had to share that with you. Let me know in the comments. What would you have done in my situation when you walked in and didn't see any Africans in the African salon? I'm still salty about that. But would you have let Thai women or any non-black women do your hair? Let me know what you would have done. But if you want location freedom, but you're not sure if your money can support it, book a clarity call and let's talk about it. I opened a few spots for January. For December, I'm shut down. I'm not doing any calls for the rest of December, but I did open a few days in January. So feel free to book a clarity call if you would like some guidance with your finances to prepare for your location freedom. But anyway, friend, it has been fun as usual sharing my real life in real time. For day 23, getting my hair done in Thailand by Thai women. Who knew? Who knew Thai women knew how to braid black hair? Did you know that? Because girl, I sure didn't. But I know now, and I'm going back. But friend, we will continue these couch conversations every day for the rest of December. Just me and you. All right, friend. I'm gonna call you back tomorrow.